Hello. So today is day 31 of Sefer Hamitzvot, and we're doing mitzvah positive 19, which is we are commanded to thank God after each time we eat. In other words, birkat hamazon or benching. And the source of this commandment is, which we say in benching itself, is v'achalta v'savata v'irachta es Hashem Elokecha, which means when you have eaten and when you are satiated, you shall bless Hashem your Lord. Okay, so as we know, if we eat a meal, we thank Hashem after. This is a biblical commandment. The idea of saying blessings before we eat, that's midrabanan from the rabbis. And okay, so one interesting question on this is, if you think about it, we should bless Hashem before, right? And that's actually the idea of why the rabbis instituted that we should bless Hashem before, because what it says is that the entire world is Hashem's, and basically we have to ask permission, right? When you come to somebody's house, even if you know that the person's going to say, for sure, come in, you still say, hey, can I come in, right? So when we're about to sit down to food and we're about to eat it, we say, Hashem, I know everything belongs to you, thank you. May we have the gift of enjoying this food. So that's kind of logical, but why after? And specifically, the Torah says when we're satiated, when we're full, when we're satisfied. So this is actually a very, very deep lesson in the way we serve Hashem. In, the expression, there's no atheist in a foxhole, right? For whatever reason, whenever things are bad or when we're not full or we're not satisfied, we always see Hashem in that. Oh, why is Hashem doing this to me? God help me, whether it's a negative reaction to Hashem or a positive turning to Hashem, whatever it is, Hashem is in the picture. We know that there's a Hashem in this picture. However, when we're satisfied, when something goes well, we are more likely to feel good about ourselves, to not see it as a reflection of Hashem, but to see it as a reflection of ourselves. So what are we saying when we say you have to bench after you're satisfied? That specifically is when you have to see Hashem. When you have the blessings in your life, when you're satiated, never, ever forget to have this constant awareness, regardless of what's going on, that Hashem is the truth, that Hashem is everything, that Hashem is the essence, that Hashem is the source. And it says that we bench Hashem so we can see Hashem, have awareness of Hashem, and also to fear Hashem, or to have reverence and awe. Because when you are successful and you do something well, and when you realize that it's from Hashem, this brings to you an automatic sense of what we call bittul, of humility, of like, oh, like, wow, this amazing thing happened to me through Hashem, and we have so much gratitude, and it puts us in our place, but in a good way. Now, there's an interesting, beautiful medrash that explains that the angels came to Hashem, and he said, why are you playing favorites with the Jews? In other words, like, basically that's what they said. You that's not the way you work. You're a just God. You don't accept bribery, and yet you do show favorites to the Jews. Why? Favoritism. And he said, look what I did. I told them that they should bench after they eat food, after they eat a meal, and they're satiated. But look what they decided to do, and this is what we do, that even after they ate a small amount, a minimum of kazayas, which is very, very little, even then they bench. So we don't say the full birkat hamazon, but we're obligated to say an after eating blessing. So he says to the angels, I just said to bless me after the full meal, and here they're even blessing me after they only eat a kazayas. Like, how dear is that to me? How amazing that is to me. And it says that this idea of benching Hashem after we eat, this brings a lot of blessings to our people. And heads up, we are going to continue to be learning about this mitzvah the next 2 days. But thank you for joining Positive Mitzvah 19 about blessing Hashem after we eat. Have a wonderful day.